This is the best slide we have of the testes. You can see the seminiferous tubule. There's a bunch of seminiferous tubules. All you need to know for our school are the seminiferous tubules, the lumens, the interstitial cells of Leydig, which produce testosterone, and the spermatozoa. So I'm going to increase magnification, and we're going to refocus here slightly. Okay, so here we can see the seminiferous tubule with the interstitial cells of Leydig. Again, they produce testosterone. We're going to increase in magnification so that you can see, after I refocus, there we go. Here we have, again, the seminiferous tubule, and we have the spermatids or spermatozoa here. Again, we've got the interstitial cells of Leydig, which produce testosterone. What you don't have to know, which you can actually see really nicely here, here's a myoid cell. That myoid cell is a muscle cell that actually helps to push the spermatids towards the straight ductals and the reedy testes, and then the epididymis, where sperm mature. Sperm are produced in the testes, they mature in the epididymis. And so we can see that little myoid cell there, and then we have our spermatogonia here. Remember that they will divide to produce primary spermatocytes, which will divide to produce secondary spermatocytes, which will produce these spermatids or spermatozoa. And all of these lines are stereocilia, which attach to the spermatozoa to form the spermatids, which again are the same as spermatozoa. While I have slides of the testis that I'm putting up, I'm going to show you this slide that we have. You can see all of the seminiferous tubules. You can see the lumen inside them. You can see the cells surrounding those, the interstitial cells of Leydig, and those produce testosterone. Here's another view of that slide. I'm not going to go up too much higher in magnification because there's nothing really going on in these tubules. Here's the lumen, here's the seminiferous tubule, here's more of the interstitial cells of Leydig that produce testosterone. And for kicks and giggles, here's yet another slide of the testis, where we can see the seminiferous tubules, you can see the lumen, you can see the interstitial cells of Leydig, which produce testosterone. Here is a higher magnification of that slide. Again, we've got the interstitial cells of Leydig, you've got the lumen and the seminiferous tubule. I don't see spermatids in this slide, so we don't get to see those on here.